After all, they're never going to fight. They won't fight. Chris Eubank, his camp has been very quiet. Conor Benn saying he's scared, he won't fight. And me saying they will, the fight will take place. It's taking place in Saudi Arabia, backed by Salah, the Saudi Arabian boxing organisation. And it is in November. And they deserve it, because the first fight, which Chris Eubank Jr. won, and it was a banger, was really them fighting for their fathers. They were almost avatars, because this wasn't about Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. As I've said many times, it was about their fathers, who we wanted to fight. We wanted them to fight again, and they couldn't because they were too seasoned to do that. Although now they probably could step in the ring as influencer boxers, even at a seasoned age. They could easily do that. So they were there for their fathers, and I thought, what's the point? I was wrong. I was wrong. It was a great fight, and they will do it again, and they deserve it, because this is a fight about them, not about their fathers. And the purse details are huge for a domestic fight, really, that delivered him for the first fight and has got some simmering enmity and something behind it, because we've got the suspension from Conor Benn. We've got the he must have eaten 5,000 eggs in a day, that sort of thing. That might have been the case, all of that, and then an egg smacked against his head by Chris Eubank, and Chris Eubank making comments about Frank Warren, and Frank Warren saying, "See you in court," and Chris Eubank saying, "Sorry about that," I think, if I remember rightly. All of that stuff feeds in. And what we've got now is an £18 million purse. It's a 60-40 split, and you'll know who's on the A side. That would be Chris Eubank Jr., and quite right too. Because, lest we forget, Chris Eubank Jr. was the winner before and has more experience than the younger Conor Benn. So all the stuff about who Conor Benn could fight, and he was talking about who I might fight anybody. Well, we always knew he was fighting Chris Eubank. And why wouldn't you, for £8 million? And really, it's called unfinished business, this. And they do have unfinished business. And they do have business of their own to take care of. And that would actually be quite right, because they prepared the way for that business of their own. And this is it. And they're going to get good money to do it. And I would never say that's a problem in boxing, because it's the hurt business, and you get as much money as you can. And when you prepared the way to do it, that's the right way to do it. Ta-ta.